what is business analysis? What is it all about? My name is Peter and I'm your BA mentor. I'm that coach that helps you get better in the business analysis field. I've got over 10 years experience. I've played every single role. I've been a junior BA, a lead BA, a senior BA, a principal BA, a digital BA, whatever you want to call it, I've done it. What value will I offer to you? Now, this is where it gets exciting. The value is this. One, what is the BA mentor all about? Well, BA stands for business analysis, and mentor, it's someone that coaches you. Think of a football coach. So you know when you have a football coach and he puts you through drill and helps you get better at what you're doing. So you could say, I'm that coach that helps you get better in the business analysis field. So you could tell that I'm a business analyst. I'm actually like you guys. I'm still in industry. I'm actually a business analyst. And I'm bringing to you, if you want to say my drills, just like a football coach, to really help you get where you really need to get to in the business analysis profession. So what is business analysis? What is it all about? So if you were to go on Google, you'd see many definitions of what business analysis is all about. But I'll say this to you. Probably after year 5 of performing my role of a BA in various organizations, I realized that a business analyst simply helps businesses run better. So when you think of a business analyst, what does that look like practically? So I'm going to give an example. In your house, you realize that you have a leak. So a plumbing issue. You diagnose it, you go to your sink and there's water all over the place. The pipework is loose and you're like, what do I do? So what do? You call a plumber. And you regard the plumber as someone that could fix your problem. What's the problem? The pipes were loose. And because the pipes were loose, it caused negative effects, you could say, in your house. So what do you do as a result? Well, you call a plumber. The plumber comes in. Hi there, my name's Dave. What's the problem? You probably offer him a cup of tea to settle him down, but really you want him to solve your issue. He goes to your sink and sees that there's problems with the, if you want to say, looseness of the pipework. So he goes there, diagnoses the problem, and then what does he have? And this is really where I want to get to. He has a toolbox. And in his toolbox, he has various tools in order to solve the problem. And then he takes out various tools, and then in no time, hey, presto, it's done. He's sorted out the leak, you're a happy bunny. Now, when you now put that back into business analysis, you could say that a business analyst is like that plumber. We have a toolbox of skills, we have a toolbox of abilities to help solve problems within organizations. We really are problem solvers. In the next segment, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what business analysis is. When it comes to business analysis, I've got another definition for you. So 1, we are problem solvers. But 2, think of it this way. Say, for example, I weigh 100 kilograms, and by the way, I don't, and I want to get to the point of whereby I weigh 90 kilograms, There's quite a bit of work to do. And if you remember what we said previously, business analysts are great and are key at identifying what problems there are. So for this particular situation, the problem is every now and every so often, or every time when I walk up steps, I'm heavily breathing, my fitness is all over the place. And that's probably due to my weight. So the problem is my weight. And as a result, the after effects is that I'm not really fit. So that's the problem identified. And my target goal is to be 90 kilograms. But what can I do? What do I have to do? Well, I'm sure in your mind straight away, you would say exercise. We could even go a step further and say what kind of exercise. And just by the way, for me personally, my body responds better to HIIT. I'm sure you've heard of high intensity interval training, as well as weightlifting as well. So anyway, I digress, back to where we were. So again, I'd exercise. I'd also change my diet as well. That's fundamental. That's really important. And that's a big deal because, look guys, my roots are Nigerian. I was born and bred in the UK, but my parents are Nigerian and we've got lovely cuisine. Again, I'm not even going to get into the debate about jollof rice, as you guys may know about it. Some say Nigerian jollof rice versus all other nationalities, more so in the West African area, but that's a story for another day. So again, going back to what I was saying. So I love my food, but again, I'd have to alter my food. I'd have to reduce my carbs. All of the things that I need to do to get from 100 kilograms to 90 kilograms, that's business analysis. That is business analysis. How we get from point A to point B. And I'm going to give a final example. Think of it this way. I'm in the UK, as you can tell by my accent. I'm originally born and bred in East London, you know. So if I wanted to be a real Cockney boy, I could, but no. Yeah? Anyway, but yes, I was originally born in East London. So say, for example, I'm in London and I want to travel to a place in the UK called Manchester. Yeah? So currently, I'm in London. Where do I want to get to, or the destination is Manchester. So what are the things that I need to do? Some of the things that I need to do is I need to wake up, I need to shower, I need to get my clothes ready, yeah? Depending on the mode of transport, maybe if I'm traveling by train, I would need to what? Purchase train tickets, yeah? Then I'd need to obviously know the train times and get myself to the train station or on time so that I can travel on the adequate and the appropriate train. All of those things that I need to do to get from London, from the point that I wake up to my destination, which is Manchester, that is business analysis. So then why and how is the BA mentor relevant to you? If you remember at the beginning, I mentioned that I've got over 10 years of experience in the business analysis profession. And guys, I've played every single role as a BA. I've been a junior BA, a lead BA, a senior BA, a principal BA, a digital BA, whatever you want to call it, I've done it. So I'm bringing over 10 years of experience. So, but what value will I offer to you? Now, this is where it gets exciting. The value that I offer to you is this. One, I will help you to get into the business analysis profession. So if you are an aspiring BA that wants to get into the business analysis profession, I can show you how to get in there. What if you are an established business analyst already? What if you've been doing it for a number of years, but you want to know what's the next thing I should do? What's the next level? What skills do I need to acquire? What experience do I need? I can actually support you in doing that and give you practical steps. The BA mentor is also an equipper. What do I mean when I say equipper? In other words, we give you the skills to succeed on your day-to-day endeavors as a BA in your actual workplace. What if, for example, you said that you didn't know how to produce a process map? If you didn't know how to produce a process map, for instance, now, we are your people that will help you to do that. We provide you with real-life case studies, real-life scenarios that you can take as training tools back to your day-to-day endeavors as a business analyst. We provide you with templates, that tried and tested templates whereby you can take to your various jobs and apply. We provide you with a BA community whereby we can all together grow the profession, support one another, and really help businesses get better. I'm really excited about what we have in store for you. There's so much more that we can give to you in order for you to succeed at what you do. So if I'm speaking to business analysts at whatever level, if I'm speaking to BA enthusiasts as well, it doesn't matter. The key thing is that we're here to practically help you succeed in what you do as a BA, but more fundamentally, we're here to help businesses run better.